once burned, steel and flesh, the lines have turned. No more kings, no flags to raise, only ash and toxic haze. We built this throne with fire and hate. Now we rot beneath its weight. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this place. Skulls adorn the towers high, silent prayers lost in the sky. Brother kills for rusted bread. This is the world we made instead. Worms of war now rule the land. Justice burned by bloody hands. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this No more warnings, no more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead and hope has drowned. We wear the silence like a crown. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this place. Footsteps fall on stolen land. Orders clenched in bloodstained hands. Lies like steel are gone cold. Another story never told. They gave us guns, took away our soul. Now we march, but never hold. March of the hollow led by lies. No more truth behind these eyes. shade where ghosts remain. In the judgment shade I stand alone, with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left and no prayer to save, just questions echo in the grave. The mirror cracks, the faces fade. I traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. In the judgment shade I through flame and strife, and I will take back my life. The world may try to bend, but I won't break, I won't end. Ashes and glory written in my name, fighting through the fury, rising from the pain. No chains can hold me, no fear remains. Ashes and glory running through my veins. From the dust, I rebuild my soul. Through the dark, I take control. Every fall, every scar made me everything I ashes and glory written in my name, fighting through the fury, rising from the pain. No chains can hold me, no fear remains. Ashes and glory, I am the flame. still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of a long faded sleep. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await I can't outrun. My life repeats but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the turned stone, the rivers dry. Truth is buried in a lie. We wore the crown of innocence, then sold it off for consequence. Shadows over Eden, poison in the rain. What was pure is bleeding, lost in endless pain. We were gods in gardens, now we're ghosts in chains. Shadows over Eden, nothing pure remains. Eden fell not with a scream, but fading like a dying dream. No sword, no war, no devil's face, just our reflection, our disgrace.